If somebody is nice to any of your children anywhere in the entire world, you can nominate them to be your TP hero. You send an email to twistedparenting@aol.com. You change anything that you don't want me to say, because I'm going to say it on video. So you can change the location, you can change, things that don't really matter to the story. And the person who is your TP hero will be entered into a raffle, which we will do after we hit 100 heroes, and they have a chance to win $5,000. Here's this week's nominations. Number 1, I would like to nominate, this is a first, I would like to nominate my husband as a TP hero. This man has no ego when it comes to being there for our daughter. Here are a few examples of some things that go on in his day. Number 1, he gives our Kip his own car so that way our Kip can drive to work every single day and feel good about having a nice car to drive. And he Uber, walk, or gets lifts whenever he can. Every morning she wakes up to run to work and he stands by the door with a smile and sometimes a coffee or a hot chocolate and holds his keys out for her saying, "Have a great day, sweetie, I love you." This is somebody that didn't talk to his daughter before they came here. When our Kip unfortunately smashed up the car, which unfortunately happened quite often by now, he responds like a true TP dad. "Are you okay? Nothing matters more than you. It's just a car. We'll take care of it and everything will be fine." And each time he makes her feel, right, that the only thing that matters is you. He did a bunch of very twisted things to support our daughter throughout her difficult period of life where she was literally in danger of the absolute worst fears that we had. We're not going to get into all the details. He will spend hours on the phone with airlines to try and upgrade her when we travel, and most of the time he succeeded in getting her a free upgrade. The beautiful benefits of my husband's treatment of our daughter is calm household, clean room, no more drugs. She's off drugs without any AA or any kind of treatment center. No more cutting. She was cutting herself, like so many kids. Stop cutting. No more random people showing up to the house. No more random guys/men, older men, coming to take her out. She comes to the Shabbos table, Shabbos meals. She helps prepare for Shabbos, and she is holding down a full-time job. She's functioning in society, and she went out on her first big trip without us. Until now, for a few years that they're doing this, was only with Mommy and Tati. She had a lot of social anxiety. Now she went out, big trip on her own. She will come to shul for Yontif. She got her license. Now that's a very big deal. So many of our kids, nothing's going on in their calendar, but they just can't get stuff done. We get upset at them, but you see that they can't function. They can't even get a license, which they want to so badly. She loves being our designated driver. She has healthier relationships, better hygiene. How many of you are struggling with kids that used to have good hygiene and then they had a breakdown and they don't brush their teeth, they don't shower, they smell, they don't change their clothes, they don't care. She's generous with her siblings. Everybody's worried if you're going to do TP, you're going to spoil them. No, she became generous with her siblings. She sees the world as more than just her. She asked to see a therapist. She's responsible with her things. And most importantly, she has hope for her future. This is Baruch Hashem in under 2 years. So I nominate my husband as a true TP hero. Our daughter knows, I think she just wants the money, right? So smart. Right? It's an inside job. I don't know. This is like, and I nominate myself, every week. Okay. Our daughter knows her father loves her unconditionally and will move mountains for her. He took TP to the next level, even when it was difficult. He swallows his pride and ensures his daughter feels his acceptance of her every single day. If not for TP and the true TP hero in her life, we would not be seeing the benefits of where we are today. Now, it happens to be, this is one of the most difficult fathers that ever came here. He fought me and was one of those situations where I said, if you wanted to fight me, why'd you come to me? But I really try to teach. I don't fight. I try to explain. So I didn't say that. And I spent hours and hours and hours where he's like, this doesn't make sense. This doesn't make sense. And today, he just sent me the most beautiful, he's like, Avi, this doesn't make sense. These are miracles. They're here 2 years, and they did everything, quote unquote, wrong, opposite of the regular therapy world that they tried and spent tons of money on. Like, what a waste. And they're seeing miracles. And yes, it is a miracle, and thank you, Hashem. But this is what happens when you do TP. When the child feels loved by mom and dad, good things happen. When the child feels, any age child feels, I'm the letdown of the family, the loser of the family, bad things happen. I don't know why this is such a chiddush. I don't know why it's so confusing. That's it. And then when will they heal? When will they? Usually it's pretty fast, or it's faster than the other way. But I got news for you. Healing, Gesundheit, healing is from Hashem. But this is what we do. Throwing a kid out or making them feel miserable like he was doing. She was in mortal danger of killing herself and of being killed. She would go out with random, I can't say on this is not a TP thing, this is about the hero thing. But what the stuff that she did, disgusting. And she's a wonderful girl, sweet girl. And now they see, all of a sudden, she was sweet until she was, the breakdown, and then she was hated on by her parents for a few years. We had to spend a lot of time undoing that, which is such a shame. We got everybody together, and now all of a sudden, she's sweet again, right? If your kid was sweet once, and then they're not now, it's because of the breakdown. And when you treat them nicely, you're going to get a very sweet kid who's going to think about you, love you, and care about you for the rest of your life. Let's do one more. Also very nice. Look at this. I would like to nominate my dad. Isn't that nice? A TP kid, Skip, sibling of a Kip. As each day goes by, with love, care, and devotion, we are awed by the change that came over my dad. Again, we give credit to those who beforehand weren't able to be kind. Some people are naturally able to be, and some people aren't, either because it's just hard or because they have a shita. But bottom line is that changing is very hard. So this was a very tough father who came from a very tough background, and he was not able to shower even his healthy kids with so much love. And now this kid who's ruining my life, it was so hard. And here's a Skip. We always say, what's going to be with the other kids? You know what's going to be? Like the video that we had from that other family that was here. Remember when they were here? They look up to you with awe. Look at this. As each day goes by with love, care, and devotion, we are awed by the change that came over my dad. The amount of time, love, and devotion that he puts into our brother is above and beyond his natural comfort. My dad takes our brother, it says the name, on shopping sprees, lunch dates, offers movie nights, has friendly, easy conversation, and controls his own negative feelings and emotions, even when it would normally be called for to do what he used to do. Sounds like you. He's like, I want that money. Yeah, it's not one of your kids, sorry. But I would nominate you. I'm not allowed to nominate. That's a rule I just made up, but Okay, this is not easy for my dad, but he does it. He does it because he loves my brother, and he wants the beautiful, peaceful connection that he is now creating. This is just like I can cry. All of us siblings look up to my father, and we have such respect for the self-control that he is teaching us, and we hope one day to be able to always be there for our children like he is doing for his child, even when it goes against our nature, our inborn nature, and to have self-control for the better of our family. Beautiful. Wow. All right, so let's see. We got a husband against the father. See what happens. All right, nominate your hero. Doesn't have to just be about TP crisis. Anybody who's nice to your kids, a Rebbe, a neighbor, anybody. TwistedParenting@AOL.com.